Okay, Tom, describe the feeling on the team after the horn sounded at the end of the Ithaca game and you had secured a berth in the Empire 8 Conference Championship Tournament.
I'd say at the end of the game on Saturday, everyone was just in complete happiness. I know last year at the end of the season, we didn't have a very good year, but we just talked about this was going to be the year where we were going to change things around, and we had a very good year, but everything came into fruition when the buzzer sounded and we won.
Yeah, I obviously was happy. Hopefully, I'm around long enough to see the Saxons go to other conference championships. But I was really happy for the guys. We've had different goals throughout the season, and we've been able to obtain each one of them as we've gone forward. So I was really happy for the guys. They just have 4 years here, and for some of the guys, especially seniors on senior day who came in 4 years ago, right after I got the job here, to really be able to help build the program to where it is now and make the conference tournament as seniors. I was really happy for them.
Now, this is the first time in your tenure here, Dale, that the team's made the conference championship tournament, but it's also the first time since this conference was founded that an Alfred team has made the tournament. What is different about this year's team that has allowed you to achieve this level of success this season in conference games?
Well, I think what's different this year, it starts with our style in a way. We really changed the way we play, the way we go about our business, the way we do our scouting reports, every little thing. But the key to that, although I say the style, the key is how the guys bought into it, the leadership on the team, and how well these guys get along. To play the way we do, being subbed in and out a lot, playing fast, it's a tough way to play. You have to sacrifice a little playing time, although we talk about hopefully you get more possessions even though you're playing less minutes. And these guys have gone out and are really selfless and have bought into the system and been willing to work as hard as they need to make it successful. So I think, in a big part it's the system, and the system wouldn't have worked with any team, but with these guys and their dedication, especially in the off season, and I think that made the difference.
I think that when you boil it all down, it comes down. We have great chemistry on this team, and on the court, because of the new system, in the first half we play 14, 15 guys, so no one's looking for more playing time. Everyone knows that they're going to get their chance on the court, and then even in the locker room, off the court, everyone just gets along so well. There's no rivalries, there's no bitterness going on, and really it's just the great chemistry that we have on this team that's allowed us to put everything else aside and just focus on basketball and adapting to the new system, and I think that's why we've been playing so well.
Now, let's talk a little bit about your first round opponent, Hartwick. What type of challenges does that team pose to you? You had a season split with them this year, but what's it going to take for you to beat them and advance to the title game?
Well, I think to beat them in advance, it's going to be difficult. They're a good basketball team. They're well coached. They'll have a first team all conference player, and Jared Sutterly and Kyle Bradley's awfully good as well, and Joy Lufkin is one of, if not the best, freshmen in our conference this year. They're a very talented team. But for us to win is we just need to keep playing our game. The nice thing about playing Hartwick is they also score a lot of points, and they get up and down a little bit. We like to get up and down. I think it's going to make for a really fun game. But as long as the things that we value in terms of rebounding and forcing some turnovers and getting some steals and playing fast, which are our goals every night. If we can do that, it'll put us in good position to win the game at the end. They'll be on their home court. I'm sure it'll be a packed house. They always get great crowds there, and I can only imagine for a conference tournament it's going to be even more so. So it's going to be a fun game. I'm looking forward to going out there and competing against them, and hopefully we can put everything together and advance to Saturday.
Well, like Coach said, they're a very high-scoring team. I think they're second in the conference in scoring, and they just have a very deep team scoring-wise. They have Sutterly, Bradley, Joey Lufkin. They have a bunch of guys that can hit a couple 3-pointers every game. So they definitely have the depth to try and to play with us. And I just think that if we play our game, if we force the turnovers, if we rebound the way we did against them here, I think that we'll have a very good chance of winning the game. But I think it's going to be a very good game, very high scoring, and it'll be fun.
Now, obviously your goals go beyond simply making the conference tournament field, but just talk a little bit, how important is it for the program to have made taken this first step and made the championship tournament?
Right, well, I think, I'll start by saying, I think it was it was great to make it this year. Obviously you want to make it every year, but we have 10 freshmen on our team, and now this is setting the standard for them for the next 3 years here after this, and they can pass along these experiences and what it takes to get to this level to the freshman next year and the year after that. So I think that's big. I think that's an important part of building a program, is having a good group of guys being able to see what it takes to get to this level. Obviously, each year we want to get to this level and even beyond. It was a lot of fun getting here. The season's been a lot of fun. Thomas has been with me for 4 years. Me coming in not long before Thomas did to get to this point has been great. It really has. It's been a good journey, good trip, and I'm glad we were able to get here. Thomas and the other seniors final season.
Well, to the program, it's just making the conference tournament. You just see it everywhere on campus. Everyone. It's become something to talk about, and it wasn't like that in my first 2-3 years here. We had a good team my sophomore year. We had a good season, but you still didn't get the sense that the community was really involved with the basketball team showing up to our games consistently, and that's what you get that feeling this year. It's probably because of the new system. It's probably because of the way we've played as well, but just the change in the atmosphere here from freshman year till now is really different, and it's exciting to see, and I'm sure it's going to continue because I think we only have 5 seniors, and 21 guys on the team, so there's going to be a lot of returners next year. So it's definitely a big step, but there's definitely more to come.
Okay. Thanks, gentlemen.
Thank you.